Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to run meta ads in 2025 as a beginner, guys. You heard it right. If you've never done any of the meta ads, guys, I'm here to hold your hand and we're gonna create your first meta ad campaign from A to Z, guys. And I'm even going to show you how to set up your Facebook business suite, how to set up your Facebook business page, link your Instagram account, the best industry practices, guys, and much more, guys. So stick around, guys. You might learn a thing or two, guys, I promise you. And as always, if you have any questions or any help personally, just reach out to me through this email right here. This is my personal email, guys. So go grab that email and let me know what you need help with. And if not, as a bonus, this whole entire guide is available as a free download just in the video description below, guys. So go ahead, grab that link, download this guide, and this is going to be your reference for your first Facebook ads campaign. Don't get confused. I might call meta ads Facebook ads, but it's the same thing, okay? It used to be Facebook ads, and they changed to meta ads, but meta and Facebook, same thing. So I might be going between Facebook and meta ads, guys, so don't get confused. It is the same thing, guys. So let's go and create your Facebook business suite. It's still called that the same way, guys. So first we need to go and create an account right there. So guys, let's do that. Okay, so you essentially gonna head to this link right here, business.facebook.com, guys. Okay, it's also included in the free guide that you downloaded just in the video description below, guys. So in my case, I already have it registered. So in your case, it's gonna look something like this. So you can either create an account using your Facebook account, or you can create an account using Instagram or any custom email, guys. So process is easy. It's just continue and continue, and your Facebook business suite account will be created, guys. So that brings us to next step, guys. Once you are here, we need to create your first Facebook business page, okay? And to do that, you're gonna go to settings here on the left corner side, gonna click on settings, and from the settings, just under the, I believe, accounts, yes, under the accounts, you're gonna click on pages, and then you're gonna click on add create new Facebook page, guys. So just fill in the page name, the category, and short bio, which is optional, about your business, and click next, confirm, and you're gonna be done with the Facebook business page. And since you are on this page right here, I do strongly suggest, if you have Instagram account, head over to Instagram account, guys, and add your Instagram account, okay? It's just gonna ask you to enter your Instagram info, and it's gonna do the whole linking process automatically, guys. So it's important because later on, when we're gonna be creating the actual Facebook ads campaign, there will be an option to run ads on Instagram and on Facebook/Meta at the same time, guys. Okay, it's optional. You can still run ads without the Instagram, but I do strongly suggest, if you have Instagram account, to link it right now and on this page right here. If you don't, just go ahead and create your Instagram account and come back here and then link it again. So again, guys, it's from the settings here on the left corner side, and under accounts, you're gonna see Instagram account, guys. All right, guys, so the next step is we need to create a actual ad account, okay, guys? And to do the ad account, all you gotta do, again, on the same page under the accounts, you're gonna click on add accounts right here, guys, okay? Click on add accounts, and then you're gonna click on the right corner side under the plus and add, okay? So just click on add, and then you're gonna choose create new ad account, guys, okay? And you're gonna fill in the ad account name. It doesn't really matter what you're gonna enter, it's purely for your reference, okay? Choose the right time zone for you and choose the currency, okay? So the currency is important because that's the currency you're gonna be building for your Meta or Facebook ads, guys. So if you select US dollars, make sure that your bank supports US dollars, not to get charged any fees for converting the currency, okay? So it has all the currency support, guys. So just go ahead and choose the right currency under which your financial bank is operating. Okay, guys, and once that is done, we need to now link our Facebook business suite and account with Shopify. So today I'm going to be showing examples how to link your Shopify and Meta ads. But again, Meta ads / Facebook ads can be linked with any platform out there. It can be Shopify, it can be WordPress, it can be Wix, it can be Webflow, it can be pretty much anything, or even custom website. Okay, integration is pretty simple. But today we're going to be working in Shopify, and I'm going to show you how to link your Facebook and Meta ads with your Shopify, guys. So let's go ahead and do that. And guys, if you are just starting off and if you want to try something with Shopify, guys, I have a really good deal for you guys. Just go to the slide right here that you downloaded for free, okay, and head over to the last slide, guys. And under the promo, guys, there is a promo deal on Shopify, so you can get Shopify for 3 months. Only for $1 a month, guys. So it's a really good deal, guys. So download this guide and go to the last slide, and the promo link will be there, guys. So go grab that and create your first Shopify store for $1 a month for the next 3 months, guys. Okay, guys, so let's go back to Shopify. Okay, guys, once you are in Shopify, all you're gonna do, you're gonna click on Sales and Channels here. And it's going to be under Facebook and Instagram. But if you don't see it there, no worries. Just go to Apps and Sales Channels right here. Okay, click on it, and then click on Shopify App Store. Okay, and simply search for Facebook. It should pop up right here. Yep, that's the one. And then you're going to click on Facebook and Instagram channel. Okay, in my case, it's installed, so I only see open. But in your case, it's going to be installed, and installation is automatic. You don't need to do anything. And once that is done, you're going to see it as a sales channel right here in your Shopify. So once that is done, head over back to Shopify, click on Facebook and Instagram, and let's connect our Shopify and Facebook together. Okay, guys, and to do that, once you are on the overview page, just scroll down a little bit, and you're going to see this Start Setup button. Just click on it, okay? And it's going to ask you to log in with your Facebook account, okay? In my case, I've already logged in. Okay, so you're gonna log in. It's gonna list your business assets. Okay, so business assets are essentially your business pages. If you guys remember, it was one of the first steps. We created a business page. So these are the ones. Okay, and if you've done everything correctly, it's gonna be listed here, guys. Okay, but if not, don't worry. Facebook lets you create a brand new Facebook page directly from the setup guide. So if you didn't create one, don't worry, just click on create one and it's going to be appearing right here. And once that is done, guys, on the next step, it's going to ask you to select your Facebook pixel, guys. So what is Facebook pixel, guys? I know a lot of you got questions like Facebook pixel, like what the hell is that? So let me give you a quick overview of what that is. Okay, so Metapixel or Facebook Pixel, okay, it has two names, Metapixel or Facebook Pixel. It's essentially a piece of code on your Shopify or your website that lets you track and measure your campaign data, okay, that you're going to be running from your Facebook. Okay, so the way it works, the Metapixel links your Shopify store with your Facebook ads account. So every time somebody goes to your Shopify store, for example, okay, and they add something to cart, and then they go to checkout, and then they purchase, that data is sent back to your Facebook ads account and to your Facebook ads campaign, guys. And this is really important for Facebook to understand how effective is the campaign, okay? So if you have a campaign that's getting a lot of purchases, then Facebook say, okay, so this is working out really good. Let me find more people with similar behavior, okay? And this way you're going to be getting more purchases, okay? Because that's how Facebook Pixel works. It essentially learns based on. So the more purchases you're going to be getting, and the more purchases Facebook will find for you in terms of audience and the users with similar behaviors, guys. Okay, so and on the other side, if you are not getting enough purchases of or data, Facebook will try to look for different audience automatically, or if you see that the audience is not working, okay, you see there's no data coming in, then it means that you should try and change the audience and change your targeting and do some changes in your Facebook ads campaign. Guys, we're going to discuss all this later on. I'm just giving you a quick overview of Facebook/Meta Pixel. So essentially, think of it as a small piece of code or a secret agent that is working under your Shopify store, and it's tracking all the actions taken by the customer on the on your Shopify store, and it basically sends it to Facebook to let Facebook know if it's a success or if it's a failure in terms of your Facebook ads campaign, guys. Guys, I've also included I've included that in the free guide that you downloaded just in the video description below, guys. So I believe it's under the slide number. Hold on, let me just find it. I just saw it. Give me a sec. Yeah, so it's under slide number 3 or under Connect Shopify to Meta, guys. There's a hyperlink, okay? So if you want to learn more about what is Facebook or Meta Pixel, guys, just go click on that link and read about it a little bit more. And there are some case studies, tips, and help with your Pixel if it's not working, guys. So let's move on. Okay, guys, so once you're going to be at a step where it's asking you to create a Facebook a Pixel or Meta Pixel, guys, do agree to that. It's going to automatically create your Facebook/Meta Pixel, guys, and you won't need to do anything with code or do it manually. Although there is an option to create Facebook Pixel manually, I'll show you also that as an option quickly. But for beginners, this is the easiest way, guys. So just click on continue and agree to create a new Facebook Pixel through Shopify. Okay, guys, that's the easiest and fast way. Then you're going to agree to terms and conditions, and you're going to submit this to Shopify, and usually the approval is instant. Okay, guys, so that is good to go for the foundations for the Shopify and Meta connection. Okay, so you are essentially 80% there, guys, and there are 2 options that you need to still cover, guys. So here on the right side, for me, it already says that product status is approved. Okay, but in your case, you might need to connect your product catalog. Okay, product catalog essentially all the products that you have here in your Shopify. So in my case, I have a bunch of demo products here, and all the products that are marked as active, okay, can be listed and synced automatically to your Facebook or Meta, as product catalog. Because when you're going to be running Facebook ads, there will be an option to promote your product catalog directly from Shopify, and it's super easy and super cool because all you need to do, you just need to enable product catalog in your Facebook and Instagram sales channel in Shopify, and it will automatically sync to your Meta or a Facebook commerce account, and you're going to be able to run a product catalog ads on Facebook, guys. The setup is that easy. So if you don't see approved here, just click on set up your product catalog, and again, Facebook and Instagram sales channel will do everything for you automatically. Okay, guys, and next step, really important part here. Okay, so for data sharing, okay, so this is really important. So by default, I believe it selects to enhanced. Okay, so essentially what this means is that how much or what level of data of your customers from your Shopify store you want to share with Facebook. So that includes phone numbers, a name, address, zip code, and all that stuff. Okay, so that is the information that your users enter during the checkout, and there's an option to send that data to Facebook for better targeting. Okay, so if you put maximum, the maximum of data that is allowed as per privacy laws in your country or region will be sent to Facebook. Okay, and if you do that, then Facebook will be able to find the best quality audience or customers slash users to send to your store from your Facebook ads campaign, guys. So if you have an option, always do choose maximum, unless you are in a restricted area like somewhere in European Union, where I believe the data is pretty conservative and it's limited in terms of what you can send from your Shopify to your Facebook. Okay, and I believe also it applies to California, but not on such a strict level, guys. So again, check with your local region or country and see what are the allowed options in your case, guys. But for me, I'll go with maximum. That is fine because I want to get the maximum data sent to Facebook so I can get the best audience for my Shopify store from Facebook. Okay, guys, awesome. So we are pretty much set up for the Shopify and Meta slash Facebook integration, guys. So we can finally start creating our first Facebook ads campaign, guys. So let's go and do that. So to do that, you're gonna go back to business.facebook.com or to your business, to your Facebook business suite or business page dashboard right here, guys. And once you are here, all you're gonna do, you're gonna click on all tools right here. Okay, these three lines right here, you're going to click on all tools, and then you're going to click on ad manager right here. So under advertise, okay, you're going to click on ads manager here. And then make sure that you've selected the right ad account right here under the on the left corner side, guys, because sometimes you might have a lot of different ad accounts. So make sure you've selected the right one from here from the drop down option, guys. Okay, so to create your first Facebook ads account, sorry, your first Facebook ads campaign, guys, you're gonna click on create, guys. Okay, so this is how you create a Facebook ads campaign by just simply clicking create. Okay, and here we're gonna have a lot of options, guys. Okay, so for most merchants and Shopify entrepreneurs out there, it's gonna be always sales, guys. But just a quick walkthrough for each. So awareness, basically, it's a Facebook ads awareness campaign that builds awareness about your brand. Okay, essentially, it is exactly what it says. It creates an awareness around your brand or service. Okay, traffic is essentially it's going to be driving traffic or clicks. Okay, you're not going to be getting any conversions or sales. It's essentially a form of awareness for your website, guys. Okay, so awareness usually doesn't drive too many clicks to your website. It's more of a people seeing your brand or service. Traffic is now closer to conversion in the sense that now people are going to your Shopify store, but they are not yet checking out. They're just gonna, take a look at it, browse around. So essentially, it's gonna be driving traffic to your Shopify store. Engagement is mostly used for likes, comments, and shares for your Facebook ads. Good. It's also a form of awareness and building your brand authority. Leads essentially it's if you are in B2B, okay, or if you are in a service business and you need to find clients and you want them to fill out a form on your Shopify store or on your website, okay, so that's going to be leads. App promotion if you are in the app business like Android and iPhone, okay, so if you have an application and if you want to promote it and send traffic to Apple Store or Play Store, you're going to use app promotion. But in our case, it's going to be sales, and sales essentially is sales, guys. We want to get sales, okay, conversions, catalog sales, and all that stuff. So let's go with the sales. Then we're going to click continue. Okay, guys, so Facebook ads campaign is structured essentially in folders like this. So the campaign, essentially think of it as a folder that defines your overall goals. Like we selected sales, for example. Okay, so the first folder right here defines the goal of the campaign. And then we have ad set. Essentially, it's a folder I'll just call it folder because it's easier for you guys to understand. It's a folder that defines essentially your audience and targeting for your Facebook ads account, for your Facebook ads campaign, okay? And then we have the ad level folder, okay? And essentially that is your actual ad, okay? So the visual, the copy, and the link where the traffic or where you want to send the users to. So that's essentially, guys, a quick overview of a Facebook ads campaign structure. So we have the campaign level folder, we have sales, we have the ad set level folder, and we have ad level folder, guys. Okay, so these are the three. And also I've included a summary of this on the slide number 4, guys. So if you downloaded the free guide just under the video description below, guys, you will have this guide as well available as a reference. Okay, guys, so let's move on. Okay, guys, so let's start with the campaign level. So here, what I want to do, I want to definitely disable the campaign budget level strategy. Okay, so essentially what it does, if you leave this on, it's gonna share your budget across all ad sets. Okay, so these guys are here because usually you can create 3 or 4 ad sets. Okay, that's kind of the industry best practice. So you're gonna create at least 3 to 4 ad sets with a different copy or with different image, but it's still going to be under the same campaign, guys. Okay, and if you have the campaign budget strategy enabled, it's essentially going to share all of the total budget across all these 4 ad sets. Okay, so it could be a good option as a beginner, but I don't suggest starting with that, because we want to have as much control as possible over our Facebook ads campaign. Okay, we don't want to let Facebook to decide to which campaign to give more spend and to which less. So we want to have control over that and do it manually. So that's why I'm gonna go with ad set, meaning that each ad set will have its own budget. Guys, for the catalog, so if you guys remember in Shopify, if you guys connected your product catalog, you can do it during the initial setup, or you can go to settings here. And here, if you don't see it appearing, you're gonna have option called connect. Okay, and it will essentially connect all your Shopify products to your meta, and then you will see it here under the catalog. Okay, so that's really good if you want to run your Shopify product catalog ads. So we can select that if you have that enabled and connected. So we are good to go on the campaign level, guys. We don't need to select much here. Yep, let's go to the next. So this is our ad set level, guys. So here we're gonna have much more, stuff to do. This is the fun part, actually. So essentially here, guys, we're gonna be choosing our target audience and the people we want to target, like age, the country, and interest, guys. So let's start, guys. So before I get into that, guys, let's make sure that we have the main settings set correctly. So performance goal, really, really important that we select maximize number of conversions, because you guys saw it was set by default maximize number of clicks. If you guys leave as clicks, Facebook will optimize for clicks, guys, and you're going to be getting a bunch of clicks but almost no sales, guys. So super important that we select maximize number of conversions, because those are the sales or conversions, guys. We want conversions, we don't want clicks. Okay, and then make sure that here in the conversion event you've selected purchase, but there are different events. There is leads, purchase, at the cart, and all that stuff. But in our case, since we are doing Shopify e-commerce, we want to go with purchase. Awesome, guys. So this is good. So let's go now to the budget, the good part, guys. So as a beginner, I do highly suggest, guys, when you set your budget strategy, okay, the best way as a beginner is to set it to daily, okay, and start with something like $10 a day, guys. So $10 a day, it's more than enough to start as a beginner and to A/B test your campaigns, guys. This is pretty good starting point, guys. $10 a day, it's just fine, guys. So don't think that, oh my god, $10, like, am I gonna even get anywhere? Yes, you can get pretty far with $10 a day, guys, and it's more than enough to start you going with the campaign, guys. So $10 a day, it's a good starting point. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next point. So for a schedule, you want to run your ads for at least 5 days, guys. Okay, because that's at least the very minimum you need to gather the initial data about the campaign, because we are on the lower budget, guys. So 5 to 7 days is more than enough to see the initial data, and so for us to decide if we want to continue with the campaign, if we want to scale it, or if we want to scratch everything and just change everything in the campaign because it's not converting, or if it's not working out, guys. So 5 days, it's more than enough. So let's do that. So I'm gonna start from counting from tomorrow full day. So that's something like 14, for example. Oh, sorry, that's start date, guys. So start date is the 9th. Okay. And the end date will be I said 14th, right? Yeah. All right, and I want to beat something like 11:59 p.m. Okay, guys. Perfect, guys. And end date is also always a good option, even if you are running ads already, always set an end date, because you just might forget about it, especially if you're running a bunch of campaigns. Okay, so if you don't send an end date, it will just keep spinning and running the Facebook ad endlessly. Okay, so it's also a good safety measure, guys, to set an end date for your campaign, just so you know that 100% on this date the campaign will end. Okay, guys, so let's move on. Okay, guys, now the fun part. We're going to be doing the audience targeting. So the first one, locations. For locations, I want to select US, but I need to first enter it here before I can remove Australia. Let me select United States and I'll remove Australia. Okay, I don't need that. You can also add different countries, but I honestly do suggest that you always do ad set targeting per country. So if you want to try different countries, you want to try maybe Canada, United States, Australia, or maybe some European countries. So don't put it all under the same ad set. Okay, so create, ad set number 2, number 3. We just simply duplicate the ad set and then put the different country in there, guys. Okay, it's just really the best industry practice, and it gives you more control, and you will know which ad set is performing better and which is not. Because if you put all the data into single ad set, and if it's actually working out, you will not know if it's coming from US or if it's coming from Canada or if it's coming from Australia. So all the data will be blended together, guys, and it's gonna be hard to scale that, guys. So always split the ad sets into separate ad sets if you're doing, separate targeting like that. Same applies for audience, but we're gonna be covering that later on, and I'll show you how to actually duplicate the ad sets with different targeting and stuff like that, guys. So let's do that. Okay, so we selected United States. That is good. For the age, I always suggest setting your age, because if you don't set any age limits, Facebook will just test a bunch of age groups until it finds one that works out. But by the time it happens, it's going to be wasting your ad budget. So I always like to set my own demographics. So Facebook made it a little bit complicated to do advanced targeting because they want to make it super easy, guys. So to switch to advanced setup, guys, just go down here where you can see further limit the reach of your ads, guys. Just click on it and click on switch setup, guys. Okay, that's going to give us the control we are looking for. So now we can select the age groups. So I want from 18 and I want from to, let's say, something like 45, guys. Okay, because when I'm going to be creating my Facebook ads campaign, we're going to be running we're going to be creating a ad campaign for imaginary or fake fashion brand. Okay, so I kind of want to approximately my age group plus or minus, guys. But if you are not sure, we can always use our good old friend ChatGPT, and we can ask ChatGPT an approximate age group that we should be targeting, guys. So let's check with ChatGPT. Okay, guys, so basically I'm asking, I need a approximate age group for men's hoodies, price range $120, quite a luxury style. And we'll also ask, make sure to cross-reference the available data, because this way it's gonna go on search and cross-reference our request with the available data to make sure that we're getting the latest statistics. Okay, there, guys. So let's go with that. Okay, guys. So I was pretty close. I believe I said 18 to 45, and ChatGPT says on available data, it's suggesting between 18 to 39 age group. Okay, with a strong concentration in the age 25 to 34, guys. Okay, so not bad. So this is really good use for ChatGPT if you're not sure about, the age demographics and all that stuff. ChatGPT has all the access to data. It will do the research and give you the answers. So I'll just go 18 to 40 because it said 18 to 39. So I'll just do 18 to 40. That makes sense now. Detailed targeting, guys. So since I mentioned we're going to be running ads for a men's hoodie, so let's do that. So we're going to do hoodie, and we actually have hoodie apparel as a interest audience, which is perfect. And we all only going to choose one interest per ad set. Okay, guys, and this is really important. Don't put 4, 5, 6, 10 interests into a single ad set, because again, if the campaign is success, you will not know exactly from which interest it's coming from. Okay, and it's hard to scale, and at some point the campaign might die, but you will not know which interest was working and which interest is not working, guys. So that's why it's important to split your assets into 1 to 2 max interests per asset, guys. Okay, because sometimes it can happen that ad set interest group is really small. You know, if it's like 50,000 people, whatever, you might want to mix it with something more broad. So maximum 1 to 2 interests per ad set, guys. And for genders, we're gonna change to men because it's a men's hoodie, guys. You can always try, you know, men and women, because, for example, men's hoodie could be also targeted for women during, for example, Christmas and December times, because it's Christmas and New Year's, or maybe for, you know, Valentine's Day, when the girlfriends want to find a gift for their boyfriend. Okay, so it could be seasonal, but as a general, we're gonna go with men because it's a men's hoodie. So we're gonna go with that, guys. So we are good here. We're good here. For the languages, I want to make sure I'm selecting English because I don't want to show my ads to people who don't speak English, because it's just going to be a wasted budget. And we are good for that. And let's see our audience size. So perfect, 5 million to 6 million, guys. So rule of thumb, you want your audience to be around this size. Okay, so 5 million to 6 million, that's pretty healthy, and up to 10 million, guys. Okay, so single interest shouldn't exceed 10 million. You know, that's kind of the sweet spot between 5 and 10 million, guys. Even if it's slightly below 5 million, something like, you know, 2-3 million per interest, that is fine as well. It's more niche, but that will work out totally fine. If the audience is like 50 or 100 million, guys, I would not suggest doing that because it's way too broad and probably it's way too competitive, and you will be competing with very, very big advertisers and brands out there, guys. Okay, so if the interest is like 50 or 100 million, guys, try to find something smaller, the closest to that interest, guys. Okay, awesome, guys. So for the placements, let's see the placements. I think it just does everything automatically. All platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, guys, you can leave all this by default. That is totally fine. It essentially means where your ads will be shown. So since I connected my Instagram as well, I have an option for Instagram, but if you didn't, you're gonna have option for Facebook and Audience Network. So we don't really need to play around with the platforms unless you want strictly just to show ads on Facebook or strictly just to show ads on Instagram. You can customize the other platforms. But in our case, we'll just click on next. Okay, guys. So for the Facebook page, let's make sure we are selecting the right one, and same thing for the Instagram. Okay, because sometimes it can default to your personal account or different Facebook page account. So make sure you always double check these ones right here. That is good. So we want to disable multi-advertiser ads. Essentially, this means that your ads can show alongside other ads in the same ad category, you know, which might not be, you know, the best or the closest category to what you're actually offering, and you're just gonna waste money and people will not be interested. Okay, so essentially you are letting Facebook to show you ads to possibly people who are maybe interested because the category is somewhat similar. Okay, guys, but I don't suggest that. It just, you know, takes less control. It just takes more control out of our hands and gives it to Facebook. So we don't want that, guys. So we'll just disable that. Okay, let's move on. Default destination is going to be website, guys. So also be careful here to change it to the website. And website URL will be our Shopify URL, guys. So let's go back to Shopify. As I said, we're going to be running a fake imaginary campaign for a hoodie, guys. Let me just double check if it was on this Shopify store. Okay, so I'm just going to go to my Shopify and grab the link. So essentially, in the website URL, you want to make sure that you are copy pasting your Shopify product URL or whatever the service you're going to be running ads towards. So in our case, it's going to be a this men's hoodie. So I'm going to go to Shopify, find the product, and I'm going to click on view to preview the product and just copy this link right here and bring it to my Facebook ads and just copy paste, guys. And just like that, it should appear here in a sec. Okay, it's not appearing because I believe we have enabled product catalog, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Yeah, so we just forgot to set under the format single image or video. That's what we want. And now we need to actually upload the image, guys, because it's pulling the images from meta description from my Shopify website. So that's the meta picture from the homepage or from the URL. But I want to now select my own creative, guys. So for that, all you gotta do, you're just gonna go here under the add creative, guys, and we're gonna click on manual upload because right now it's pulling the images from the catalog. Okay, so the image is coming actually from my Shopify product catalog. Okay, it's not what I want. I want to have a specific image for the product that I want to show on my ads. So I'm gonna click on manual upload. Okay, now it's pulling the image from the ad, but we want to upload the actual image. Okay, so to do that, guys, I think I did it too fast. Click on add media, then add image. Okay, and then you're going to click on upload here. Okay, guys, and the image is this one right here from my downloads, and I'll click on upload, and we'll just wait for it to upload for a sec. There you go. We can click next. And now we'll just need to adjust it a little bit, guys. So we'll click on crop. So we want something like this. That's perfect. For the portrait is pretty good. I mean, it's perfect. I don't need to change anything. And for horizontal, I just want to make sure I'm showing the hoodie. We're not really promoting anybody's face here. We just want to see the actual product, which is the hoodie. So like this, guys, perfect. Maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, that's perfect. And click next. And now it's going to ask us if we want to use the image variations. So you can create a ad with single image, okay? Or you can add different variations. So it's going to basically, it's going to rotate between the images for your ad creative, okay? And the cool feature is this is done by Facebook's AI. So guys, as you can see, it removes the background, it changes the background, which is pretty awesome, guys. I'm not going to use it right now because I just want to focus on one ad creative, but it's really a good option, guys, for you guys if you want to just have multiple versions of your product without doing the background remove yourself, guys. Pretty cool job there, Meta. So this is good. Let's just skip and continue. We don't need that. So for these ones, we don't want any of them, okay? Because sometimes it will change your image or ad in a way that it doesn't look good. So again, we want as much control as possible and do everything manually. So I'm not gonna choose any of these for now because I want full control over my ad. Okay, so I'll just click next. Cool, guys. So now we have our ad set up. The images, let me just do a full preview for all the formats to make sure we're looking good everywhere. Yep, looks good, guys. Awesome. So this is good to go, guys. So now let's work on a copy, guys. So to create your copy, you do it here. Primary text is essentially the copy of your ad, and the headline is essentially the main headline for the ad, guys. So for the copy, I will essentially use ChatGPT. It's pretty decent at that. So let's go to ChatGPT, guys. I'll just leave this here for now. And I have the product description here. I'll bring it to ChatGPT and I'm gonna say, create Facebook ads copy for me for this product. Here is description. And then I will say something really important. I'm gonna say, don't sell the product, but sell the story and tap into emotional selling, okay? For headline and description. Okay, guys, this is really important because if you don't do that, ChatGPT will create you a product description that will essentially just talk about the features of the product, 100% organic cotton, daily use, all that stuff, guys. Nobody cares about it, okay? Nobody cares about what your product is made of. The features, guys, that's really, nobody cares about it. People want to connect with the product on an emotional level, guys. So you need to always use emotional selling in your ads. So let me show you what does that actually look like. So let's click generate. So here, guys, headline: confidence doesn't shout, it moves quietly, guys. So come on, it's a really original headline instead of something, men's hoodie, 100% organic cotton, buy now, or 10%, 20% off. It's so generic. You can only imagine how many of those ads you've seen yourself on Facebook or Instagram. Like the minute I see something like 20, 30% off and like a men's hoodie, like I'm like, I don't want to buy anything. I already have so many hoodies, guys. Like I want to buy something unique and original. And to do that, you need to sell the story behind the product, guys. Super important. So headline is really good. It's original. For the description, you're not here to impress, you're here to lead, okay? This isn't loud branding or fast fashion, it's your daily written in fabric form. Come on, guys, this is pretty decent. I'm obviously not the best copy out there, but you can work with it and make it really, really good, guys. Again, I'm not gonna give you guys a copywriting class today, but if you want me to create a dedicated tutorial on how to write persuasive and copies that sell, guys, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that, guys. But for now, we'll just use this right here. We'll go to Ads Manager. We'll paste in the headline, guys. I'll just remove the dot. Doesn't look good. And I'll move the description into primary text here, right? Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks good. Honestly, I think it's even too much. I'll just remove this part right here. So we just leave the first and the second sentence. That's more than enough. So this way it doesn't cut off. This is great. Let's, guys, do a quick preview. Nice, guys. Looks pretty clean, guys. It doesn't show any crazy discounts or deals, guys. That is too generic. It works good for seasonal stuff because people are expecting that. I'm talking about, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's. Then people are emotionally expecting that stuff. But if you want to catch people's attention on the daily basis or regular basis without any seasonal discounts, guys, you need to be more original with your copy and sell the story behind the product and not the product. Okay, guys, remember, nobody cares about the futures of your product. You guys are not selling an iPhone. Even iPhone is using way more persuasive copies. They are not selling the product first. They are selling the emotions and the story behind the product, guys. So Apple is really good with that. A lot of things, guys, you can learn from Apple when running ads, guys. So this is good to go. Let's double check everything else. Awesome, guys. So everything is good. Tracking, guys, I forgot the most important part. Okay, this is very tricky and Facebook doesn't do it by default. So under the tracking on the bottom, guys, so from the top to bottom, if I scroll, there is this option called tracking, okay? And it's not selected, okay? This means that whatever ads you're gonna be running, your pixel will not be tracking the data, which is essentially throwing money in the trash, guys. So super important part, guys. Under tracking, make sure under website events, you all have it checkmarked and you select the pixel that you created through Shopify, okay? So you guys remember at the very beginning, we created your pixel through sales and channels right here. Okay, guys. And if you go to settings, you should be able to see your pixel right here, guys. Okay. So if you see it here, the same pixel should be appearing right here, guys. So make sure that's the case. Make sure it's enabled because this way you will be able to track the data from the Facebook ads and everything that happens on your Shopify, like purchase at the cart, it will be sent to Facebook for optimization, guys. Super important, guys. Don't forget about it. So we're good to go on this part for the creating ads, guys. Congrats on creating your first Facebook ads campaign as a beginner, guys. This is really the best industry practice in terms of how to start off your ad. So if you followed everything, you are in a good place to create Facebook ads now. And guys, I'm gonna give you even more value right now, guys. First of all, I see I forgot to name my campaign, guys. So let's do that first. So usually you want to include what kind of a campaign that is and the product type, okay? But honestly, it's really up to you. It's purely a reference, but I'll do something like sales men's hoodie. So the campaign type, the product type, sales men's hoodie, and then we want to put the country, okay, which is US, and then we want to put the month, okay, because it's easier. It's going to be easier, May 2025. Okay, guys, something like this is just really a good way to structure your campaign name, because when you're going to be running reports and analytics, it's just easier to reference and find the right campaign, and it's just more clear and clear to understand. Okay, so campaign name is fine. For the ad set, I'll do the same thing. I'll just put in ad set number 1, ad set 1, because we're gonna duplicate that, and I'll do the same here. Okay, I'll do add 1. Okay, if we're gonna be duplicating, so we kind of keep it clean, organized. So now, guys, I'm gonna do because here, if you guys remember, we're targeting one audience, hoodie. Yeah, hoodie for men. I want to try also duplicate this so I can create a different audience, guys. Okay, let me do that. Okay, so we did duplicate the ad set. So ad set copies here, we just remove the copy, and we'll put ad set 2, and we will do add, hold on, I need to delete this because this is, let me just double check if I'm doing the right. Add 1, yeah, and this was the ad set 2. Okay, if it's ad set 2, so this one's going to be ad number 2, guys. There you go, clean and organized, awesome. So for the ad set number 2, I want to change the detail targeting case, because I want to try and A/B test different audiences, not just hoodie. And I'll put for this, for example, let me check what else. Maybe men's fashion. Okay, yeah, men's fashion apparel. Okay, because men's fashion seems like it's a actual retailer. So I'm not interested in retailer because the age group I'm targeting, they are mostly shopping online. So I want to make sure that I'm selecting something. Okay, men's fashion week. This is cool. Okay, this is cool because we're going to be targeting people who are interested in men's fashion week. Okay, so these are the people who are interested in fashion and in men's clothing. That is good to A/B test. I like that. And let's take a look at the audience size. Well, the audience size is pretty small, guys, so I don't like that. Okay, so that was too small. So let's go with something like men's clothing. Okay. Okay, men's clothing, there you go. Apparel, that's perfect. And the audience size is 4.6 million to 5.4 million, guys. So that's perfect. So men's clothing, it's more broad interest versus hoodie, but still worth it's worth A/B testing it also. Awesome, guys. So we now created our duplicate ad set, and you guys now know how to A/B test different interests and groups, guys. So you will do the same thing. Essentially, if you want to test a different age group or different country or different interest, guys, you will essentially duplicate the ad set and make the change in the ad set level, or you can even make the change in the copy. Okay, for example, you can have ad sets for the same interest. For example, you can have 2 ad sets running and targeting hoodie interest audience, but maybe you're going to change different hoodie styles or different colors, or maybe you want to try a different copy for your ad. Okay, so you will essentially just duplicate the ad set, or you're going to duplicate the ad and try those things separately. Okay, just to keep things clean and organized. That's the best industry practice. So if you are A/B testing for different targeting, guys, or different creatives, guys, always make a copy of that ad set or ad and create that test in there, guys, instead of testing everything on the same campaign and in the same ad set or in the same ad, guys. So keep it clean and organized. You're gonna say thank you once you start getting sales and results, and once you will want to scale, guys, this will be really, really important. Okay, guys, and the last bonus, this is like more of a advanced tip, guys. Okay, retargeting. Okay, so what is retargeting? Retargeting essentially is a way of doing a campaign that retargets users who have taken a specific action on your Shopify store. So for example, if I'm a user, I landed to the Shopify store and I clicked on add to cart, okay? Now my user data will be added to a audience in your through your Facebook pixel. Okay, that data will be sent. Okay, that this user clicked on add to cart. Okay, and now it's going to be sent to your Facebook ads manager, and you can use that to show me different ad, or maybe show me the same ad to remind me, oh, you clicked add to cart but you didn't complete the purchase, or you didn't check out. Okay, here is a reminder ad. Okay guys, so it's a pretty powerful thing to do. So let me show you how to do that, guys. So creating an audience for targeting, it's super easy. You will go to the main Facebook ads dashboard right here, and then you're going to click on audiences, guys. Okay, you're going to click on audiences, and then you're going to click on create audience, and then you're going to click on custom audience. Okay, and you're going to select your source, which is website. Okay, because that's coming from the Shopify, aka your source, and you're going to click on next. And now make sure you select your pixel that you created at the very beginning. For the events, okay, we can either track all website events, meaning when the user lands on your Shopify store, whatever action they take, they will be included under all website visitors. Okay, whatever they do, or even if they just visit your website for 5-10 seconds, they will be added to that list. Okay, guys, but I do like to make things clean. Okay, so I want to go with people who visit the specific web pages, okay? Because that gives you the best and the biggest control over your data and how you work with your data. So I want to target people who visit specific pages, okay? So in my case, it was the hoodie URL. So let me just go back and grab that URL. So I'm gonna click on view, okay? And now we selected people who visit specific web pages. That is good. And audience retention, essentially, you know, how far in the past you want to dig for the data. Okay, so is it 30 days? Is 60 days? So the further you go, the colder the audience is. So you don't want to go too far, like 90 days, because the audience or the person, whoever visited this page or product, they probably lost interest. So probably it's going to be a wasted budget, guys. So 30 days rule of thumb is a good practice. So 30 days is good to go. Okay, and now this is the cool part. Okay, so make sure that URL contains, okay, this is really important. And if we go to our product page, our URL contains /products/premium men's hoodie, blah, 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 all that stuff. Okay, so I don't want to select products, because if you do /products, it's essentially going to include all the URLs that include /products, which is essentially all Shopify products. I want to be more granular, so I want /premium or essentially the product title handle. Okay, so this is the one. So we're going to do everything. We want to grab everything after the products. Okay, so / and the product name or title. We're going to grab that and we'll bring it here, and we'll paste it here, guys, and that's it. And we'll name it something like visited premium, whatever the product title, to make sure that we keep everything organized and we know exactly who is visiting this product page, just like this, guys. And that's it. You created your first retargeting audience, guys, and just click on create audience, guys, and that's it. Awesome, guys. So every time somebody lands on this product page, they will be added to that retargeting audience list, guys. And now we can do really cool stuff with that, guys. So to retarget now those users, you're gonna go to campaigns, okay? And you're gonna create a new campaign, and also it will be a sales campaign, guys, okay? And click continue. And from there, we'll just name it something like sales / retargeting, okay? Just so we know, and keep it clean and organized, because we already have another sales campaign, but it's also a sales campaign, but it's also a retargeting. So just make sure we add that to your URL. It might be too long, so you can do something like RET, okay? That works as well. Perfect. So same here. We're gonna make sure that we have ad set budget level, Okay, we'll go here and put ad set 1. Okay, maximize number of conversion, guys. Don't forget about it. Purchase, yes. Everything is good. And for retargeting, guys, so how do we go about our budget? Okay, because remember, guys, our campaign budget is $10. Okay, and now we want to run retargeting. So I do suggest going with 80-20 strategy, meaning that 80% of your campaign budget is going to your main campaign and 20% is going to go to retargeting. So if we are doing $10 a day, $8 a day is going to your main campaign, okay? And 20 and hold on, guys, and $2. Sorry, yeah, got confused there. And $2 per day will be going to your retargeting campaign. So you might ask, isn't it too little, $2 a day? No, it's not, because retargeting is costing you way less. You are not attracting new users. It's not new data. Okay, so you are essentially retargeting users that are already in your database or in your pixel or in the audience that we just created. Okay, and we are essentially retargeting them with different ads. So that's why it's cheaper. So $2 a day is more than enough for a retargeting campaign, guys. So even when I was working with clients who had a lot of budgets and they were spending like $500-$600 or $800 per day on a single campaign, guys, they would still only spend about $20 to $30 on their targeting campaigns daily, guys, because the data is much cheaper. So let's do that, guys. So daily budget, we'll just put it to $2. Facebook will cry and say, oh my God, to avoid 2 results, put the budget at least in dollars. That is fine. Facebook always wants you to spend more money on ads, but $2 is totally fine. You guys can ignore the budget error here. It's just freaking out that it's such a little budget. But again, guys, if you don't see any results whatsoever, it might be that the audience is just way too little yet, guys. So don't worry, just give it a time. Let the audience to build up. And again, if it's not performing at all, guys, it can happen. Just go ahead and maybe scale that to $5 or something like that, guys. So just test it out and see what works out best for you, because each audience, each niche has its own, has its own benchmarks. Okay, so you will need to play around and see what performs better and what performs not as good, guys. So, but we'll just leave it to $2. That is totally fine. The start date, we'll just sync it up with our main campaign, which was from tomorrow the 9th, and the end date was, I believe, 14th. Okay, and the end date time was something like this, if I'm not mistaken. So essentially, you can run them side by side, guys, because as soon as somebody lands on that product page, it will be added to your audience, and retargeting will start working pretty much immediately, guys. So that is for that. Okay, so we don't need to set any specific targeting like we did with the campaign. We don't need to select that it's a hoodie or whatever. We don't need to select age group or anything, because we are retargeting existing users, guys. So we don't need to really do anything here. We can just click on next. Okay, for the ad set, we can do ad set number 2. Again, you're gonna select your accounts, same here, and single image. As you guys remember, multi-advertiser ad set, we're gonna turn that off, and image manual upload. Okay, I'm not gonna add the image and everything. So the only difference is really what you want to do in retargeting campaigns. You want to create a different copy. Okay, so we can again go back to ChatGPT. Let me just paste in this URL so we have some sort of preview. Where is it? Okay, it's here. Website, we need to change the URL and bring it here. Okay, cool. So we'll go to ChatGPT, guys, and we're gonna open our ad copy. And now what I want, was it here? Okay, awesome. So we're gonna say something like, now convert this to retargeting copy. Okay, just like that. We'll send it to ChatGPT. And here is what I'm talking about, guys. So the headline is still thinking about it. Confidence doesn't shout. Okay, guys. So usually the CTAs are essentially like, are you still thinking about it? Are you like still interested? Or like, come back and check it out, type of thing, So this is great, guys. This is a good example. I love this. So let's bring it to Facebook. and we'll put it in a headline. And primary text, essentially, you saw it for a reason, okay? Because you don't follow trends, you set the tone. Guys, this is very deep. This is very bold. I mean, it's a pretty good copy. I love it. This hoodie wasn't made to be loud. Nice. Clean and nice, and bold, guys. I love bold out copies. So let's do that. Awesome, guys. So that's essentially it. That's essentially all you need to do for your retargeting campaign, okay? And you are essentially good to go. And now essentially every time somebody lands on this product page from your main campaign right here, let me just go back to our ad campaign structure. Okay, so here we created this campaign. That's our main campaign that is driving traffic to this hoodie right here. Okay, so every time somebody lands from this campaign to this product page, okay, they're going to be added to your audience. Okay, and now they're going to see your second retargeting campaign with a reminder. Hey, you saw the hoodie, but you didn't check out the purchase. Here is an ad again. As a reminder, come back and check it out and complete your purchase, guys. And you can play around with different copies and different images if you want and really see what works and what doesn't. You know, that's kind of what marketing is all about. A/B testing a lot of things and, you know, figuring out what works, what doesn't, and doubling down on what works, guys. So that brings me to our next quick topic, scaling your ads. Guys, so I'll bring you to our slideshow, a little bit boring, but it's more of a technical overview, guys. So scaling your ads, meaning that once you find the campaign that is working, okay, you essentially will scale it or double down on the budget to make more revenue and more purchases, okay, guys. And the rule of thumb is you want to increase your budget by 20%, not more than that, every 3 to 4 days, okay? And that is because if you increase your budget by like 50%, Facebook will get re-triggered for the learning phase, and it will essentially reset some of the data to enter a new learning phase because Facebook says, hey, the budget was $10, now it's suddenly like $48 or whatever. I need to do more research and find new audience for this budget, okay? So, but if you do it slowly, like 20% every 3 to 4 days, Facebook will adjust accordingly, okay? So always increase budget slowly, 20% every 3 to 4 days as you are scaling, okay? And always don't forget to add new creatives, okay? Because if you show the same ad over and over and over again to users, they're gonna get bored, and Facebook will see that because there will be no engagement with the ad, and it's gonna be marked as creative fatigue, meaning that people have seen your ad, the same ad and the same creative way too many times, guys. So you can do it pretty simply, guys. You're just gonna go to your campaign. We're gonna go here. We'll just open any of the ad sets, okay? And here in the images, you can even select the images proposed by Facebook because those going to be your variations. So now instead of the same image with the guy in a hoodie, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones with different backgrounds. Okay, guys. So you're just going to click save, guys. And now you have 5 different versions that Facebook will rotate. So once one of them gets creative fatigue, it's going to rotate to another one. And essentially that's how it works. You can also add manually your own images if you want. This is really just a quick example. And the ones that are working out without any issues, you can also duplicate them, okay? Meaning you can go here and you can essentially just make a duplicate of the ad set and simply adjust maybe a copy or an image, okay? You're not gonna change any targeting, like changing different audience, okay? You're gonna leave the same audience, but you'll just change maybe the image and the copy, and essentially you are doubling down on a winning asset with a different angle, okay, guys? And guys, that's essentially everything you need to know as a beginner. Even more than that, we've covered even some fairly advanced topics. I hope I was able to explain it in a beginner level guide. But guys, if you didn't get something or understand something, or if you need help with setting up your own Shopify account with Facebook Ads Manager, or linking your Facebook to your Shopify, or guys, even if you are outside Shopify and you want to know how to use Facebook ads or Meta ads, which your platform, just reach out to me. Again, guys, my email is on the slide number 1. Just let me know if you need help with a setup or any general questions about Meta ads or Shopify, guys, and I'm gonna help you out. And I hope you enjoyed the content. And if you liked it, guys, please like the video, subscribe, and let me know if there's any other topics or content you want me to cover. Guys, I'm gonna create an entire guide or tutorial on your chosen topic for 100% free. So just leave a comment and I'll do that for you guys. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.